So Blair, I thought it'd be interesting, since we have been loaned this Honda Ridgeline and we've got a trail bike to deliver to my house, maybe we could try moving it using the Ridgeline. And the first thing I need to talk about is tie-down straps. And you said, yeah, you'll give me a hand, but I didn't realize we would need all these straps. Do we need all of these?
No, we don't need all of them, but what we've got here is sort of like the evolution of tie-down straps for motorcycles.
Right.
This is, I mean, when I started tying bikes down, we used rope, but this is what came along and they revolutionized tying a bike down. 2 rubberized hooks and a cam.
Right.
You just pull them and tighten it up.
Yep.
And you compress the suspension. And we're going to use this one to secure our ramp today.
Okay.
But then the next thing someone decided was, it's not a good idea putting these hooks on our handlebars. So they went to the soft tie, which is the strap goes around the handlebar and then you hook this on. And it's 2 things. You'll never damage your handlebar. And also when the strap twists, say your eye on the trailer or the truck isn't as good or isn't lined up properly, then this can give you the twist, you know, and you don't twisting the hook on the handlebar. Go to a motorcycle shop. I picked these up at GP Bikes. They're a great local bike shop of mine.
So if you just hook on with this is going to damage the bar?
It's okay when the rubber's still there,
Yeah.
but after you use a tie down for a year, the rubber's gone.
Right.
And I mean, we used to wrap electrical tape and try to put some rubber hose on there, but then
Right.
it makes it smaller. It doesn't fit around the bar.
So by using the soft strap, you're not going to damage the
Yeah,
bar?
and you don't, and it's not as big a chance as hurting, you know, your kill switch wire or your ignition wires.
Right.
So
Okay.
and you can thread it through so much easier too.
Okay.
Now the next thing is this tied on. This is the way you want to go. Now they've put a hook that can't come off here. So especially on a trailer, when it bounces, the hook won't come undone. Like the hook that's
Oh, it won't
over the
bounce
handle-
out.
Yeah, the hook that's over the handlebar
Yeah.
or the soft tie is never going to come off because it's gravity's helping you. But these ones are like this into the eye, and they bounce out. So now this is the way to go with some
Okay.
sort of hook.
Wow, that's smart.
Yeah. And then the last thing we've got here is a
Those
ratchet
are the ones I
strap.
brought. You said we're not going to use them?
No, well, for a motorcycle, because it's a live load, it's got suspension.
Right.
And especially when we go to the handlebars, we got lots of leverage to tie it down. And you can't get ratchet straps, at least I haven't seen them, that have the soft tie on the top. Ratchet straps are great for tying down heavy bikes, like the rear of the heavy bike, because it's hard to compress the rear suspension because you don't have any leverage, like the handlebars to
Oh, right,
pull
so
on.
the ratchet will do that for you.
So on the back of the bike, it's not a bad idea to throw a ratchet strap on. And everybody always has an issue.
Yeah, like, okay, so
feeding
you
them.
get them from the store like this, 2 pieces, and you start going, okay, how do I start
Well, the
this
easy
thing?
way to do it is fold it. Fold it all the way up and just thread it through, and then you've got it done. And then to work ratchet straps, you've got a release here. When you have it all the way out, the cam's undone, so you can pull and the cam will spin.
Okay.
Okay, it'll come undone for you. And otherwise, to ratchet, you just do this, and it just ratchets it up. And they work very well for tying down. Like if you're going to tie down a box or a refrigerator in the back of your truck, you got to use ratchet straps.
Right.
Because there's no suspension to help you. But for tying down a motorcycle, if you go to your motorcycle store, and like I said, my local shop had like a big selection of straps, GP Bikes, and we got the loading ramp there and everything. And so they work great. You don't hurt your bike, and it's super fast and quick. When we load the bike, you'll see it's just done.
Wow,
So-
that's great. Thank you, great tips.
Okay.